Hi, I'm the Foxed One. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about communication. We'll be talking about verbal and non-verbal. The reason why I like to talk about communication so much is because I'm in an industry where hospitality and human relations are the core of my job, and strong communication allows me to do my job well and to get the results that I strive for and that I desire. I do think it is the key to driving any business forward and to boosting it to that next level if that's what you're looking for. I would really have a look at your communication skills and everything that they encompass. So the first communication style that I'll be talking about is verbal, and that is the sounds and the words that come out of your mouth. So this is where you want to practice your articulation. To be articulate, you want to read a lot. That will help stretch your vocabulary, so you have lots of different words and examples to draw from. As you read, you'll notice that it will just level up the communication you have with the people around you. It also gives you a lot of knowledge, so you can enter into conversations and have a little something to say the more knowledgeable you are. That's going to give you the confidence that you need, and having that confidence is what is going to allow you to practice more communication. The better you get at it, the more you can practice it, the more you're reading about it and getting this big plethora of vocabulary, you are going to be a strong communicator, and people are going to want to seek you out to converse with you. That is verbal communication. It is the inflection in your tone, which, we lose a lot when we're texting. So that's why I'm not including anything else except for these specific words and sounds that come out of your mouth. Really watch that inflection, watch the words that you say, try to strike some of them from your vocabulary, the filler words like, I think. Try to talk with direct confidence. Really think about what you're going to say. Take a pause. It's okay to ask for a moment to think about something, mull it over, decide how you want to come at that conversation. The more confident, direct, and knowledgeable you are, the more what you have to say will hold value. So I would say that is your verbal communication. So for non-verbal communication, this is going to be body language, this is going to be eye contact, gestures. Let's just talk about body language first. So you want to square to the person that you're talking to, you want to look engaged, you want to have open arms, and you want to stand steady on both feet. So you're engaged and you're receiving what they're saying with enthusiasm and interest. Hand gestures are a great way to emphasize the words that you want to say. I use them a ton, and they just help convey the message that you're wanting to share, but it also gets people excited, right? Now you're getting drawn in, you're animated, you're interesting to watch, you're interesting to listen to. So I think hand gestures are a great way to just punctuate what you're saying. And the other one is eye contact. So eye contact is super important. Look at someone when they're talking to you. If it starts feeling a little awkward or strained, just glance away for a second and nod. And you can also just go to fix your hair and look down for a second just to break that tension if they're a direct eye starer. Sometimes people do it when they're talking because it helps give them some confidence. It also helps them feel like they're not alone. So sometimes people do it because they're looking at you like a life preserver. So it can get a little awkward for you, but for them, it's really helping them get through maybe some of their nerves, and they found you relaxing or secure to look at. So just remember that it does go both ways. So you might be actually really helping them out by maintaining that eye contact as well. And then there's another kind of non-verbal that is really specific to certain jobs. And so if you are someone that makes memos in the workplace, you want to make sure that these memos are succinct, they get to the point, they're worth someone's time to read. It's not just a wall of words. You want to break it up, maybe some pictures, maybe some highlighting, bold. You also want to make sure that it is relevant. So if the date has passed and it's got an old date on it, that's going to say a lot about you. If it's got wrinkled corners, just pull it down, take a photocopy of it if you didn't save it, and put it back up so it looks fresh and crisp and clean, because what you're telling the people around you, if it's old or crumpled or whatever, is that the message doesn't really matter, and the people that you're delivering it to, it's a sign of disrespect. So if you want to respect the people around you, you're going to give them clear messages that have value, and then when they've been up for long enough, then you want to take them down. That is saying something about you, even if you don't think it is. So nonverbal communication is going to say a lot more about you than verbal communication. But verbal communication is where you get to be really clear, because there's a dialogue back and forth and you can clarify things in the moment. But we're just not around to talk to people 24/7. So they are left to fill in the blanks with the little breadcrumbs that you've left around, meaning memos, meaning notes that you might leave, or text messages, right? They're gonna put their own perception in that nonverbal communication that you're doing. So if you roll your eyes because you're thinking of something else, or if you're not maintaining eye contact, you seem disinterested because of the way you're standing, they're going to interpret that. It doesn't matter what your intention is, they're going to interpret it from their realities. It is really important that you are communicating with intention. So I am communicating with intention with my body language, my hand gestures. I'm communicating with intention when I write a text or when I put up a memo. There is intention there, and the intention is to be clear, it's to be confident, it's to show respect. I go into these communication styles. What am I leaving behind? What's my footprint? What is that saying about me? What's that saying to people around me? So I want to leave as little to the imagination as possible when it comes to communicating with others. That way there's just no misunderstandings, or very few, and we can fix them up as they come up. The more intentional you are with your communication, the better your relationship with whomever will be. Anyways, that's just a little fun chat about communication, and I will be coming back for more with direct and indirect communication. Anyways, thanks very much for watching, and I hope you got a little something out of it, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.